all of us, you can go back for a long way, always understood that there's a lot of irrational exuberance and fear and all of those various aspects of human nature affecting the GDP and the market and everything else. But we all assumed, as in fact it's almost general, that those were random and that they would essentially wash out. And therefore you could set up your econometric models or any model you want, looking only at the effects of people acting rationally in their long-term self-interest. And that was a general proposition. That was what they were teaching in the universities, and that's basically what economics was all about, going all the way back into the last 2 centuries ago. We missed the timing badly on September the 15th, 2008. All of us knew that there was a bubble, but a bubble in and of itself doesn't give you a crisis. In the dot-com crisis, so to speak, the stock market collapsed, asset prices collapsed, there were huge losses. You can barely see it in the GDP. And the date I will always remember, October the 19th, 1987, the Dow went down 22% in one day, by far the record of all time. I had thought we were going to run into all sorts of problems. Nothing happened. Now, to be sure, it was touch and go for a while, and the Fed opened up the spigots, but you can't see it in the GDP figure. So bubbles per se are not what the issue is. It's turning out to be bubbles with leverage. And leverage is critically important, obviously, because it's the only way you can get the issue of contagion going with the problems that arose. But the bottom line is this. I said to myself when I saw what happened on September the 15th, that there's something fundamentally wrong with the way I and a lot of my colleagues look at the economy. And so I tried to go on what looked so much like, to me, like a detective story, trying to unwind layer by layer. And the first layer I tried to unwind was the fundamental premise of everyone looking out for their own long-term self-interest.